Okay, students, uh, today we'll discuss about the European Union. Here we have seen about another organization, that is the ASEAN as a regional organization. Today we'll discuss in detail about the European Union. Now, the European Union is an organization for regional cooperation for development among the member countries. Uh, the European Union, it was earlier known as the European Economic Community or the European Common Market. This union can be legitimately and rightly described as the best example for securing comprehensive, rapid, and high level of political and economic integration and socio-economic development through regional cooperation among various states which are the members of this organization. The background of establishment of this organization was that the European countries realized the type of devastation which took place to the life and property of all the countries during the First World War, which was fought between 1940 to 1919, and the Second World War between 39 to 1945. Uh, it was a big challenge for the European Union, European countries to secure their reconstruction and retailing of the European economy, and also the type of relations which had got developed by then to strengthen their relations as well. In 1991, a decision was taken to transform the European community into a more integrated European Union. And this decision was taken at the Maastricht Treaty. It was signed by member states of the European communities in 1991. This year 1991 is important because during this time the Cold War came to an end. And as a result of normalization process, the members of the European Union's membership increased from 15 to 20. And today, it is a very important and very successful economic community of 28 European countries. We need to review a brief account of the journey of the European Union. For that matter, the EEC and ESC towards the European Union. European Union can be described as the most successful organization as mentioned earlier. Initially, there were only 6 members, but later on, its membership rose to 15, and presently there are 28 members who have decided to cooperate with each other as far as the socio-economic integration is concerned and developing them into a robust political organization. Though there are certain challenges with the exact, that is, the Britain exiting it, but still we can say that it is one of the important organizations uh, which is functional as of. As I said, the European Union is a community of 28 states, 15 old, and there are 13 new members. All these members have resolved to commit themselves to continue a respective cooperative institutionalized drive for securing higher and higher level of very productive industrial, technological, and economic development of the members. In the post-Cold War years, um, European Union not only decided to go in for economic integration in a more bigger way, but also it decided to enlarge its membership by admitting the socialist states of the Eastern Europe as its members. It also decided to make itself a political organization and integrate themselves as the first decade of the 21st century. 12 new members were admitted into the European Union. Croatia became its 28th members. Turkey is trying to get its membership. Now, after the Maastricht Treaty, EU got into a European communities and adopted the objective of real and effective monetary union and political union. And it has expanded its scope to include education, public health, culture, consumer production, industry, research, development, environment. as far as the organizational structure of the European Union is concerned, until 1967, all those three European communities were completely distinct. They shared some non-decision making systems, but they were not united as such. Later on, they merged with each other and formed the European Union. The present structure of the European consists of its organs like first is the Commission, which consists of 17 members appointed by the member state, and they serve for 4 years. The president and the vice presidents are appointed initially for 2 years, but generally as a matter of practice or a convention, they are reappointed the rest of their term. It acts independently of any country in the interest of the community as a whole. Community means all the European nations. It has the mandate for implementation and the guardianship of the EU treaties, and it has the right of initiative. That means putting proposal to the council for taking action against any of the nation which do not follow it. It can, in case any member country or individual do not accept their responsibility, the Commission can take action against them or take them to the European Court of Justice. The next is the Council of Ministers, that is the Council. It consists of the foreign ministers of the governments of all the member states, and it takes the decision and all the treaties which the EU enter into. Uh, Normally, the decisions or legally the decisions are taken as a matter of majority, but in actual practice, it is unanimously decided to take the decision. The council works through several bodies, for example, the Agricultural Council. In 1974, the heads of the states and the governments of member states meeting 3 times a year at the European Council to discuss their affairs which relates to all the members of the nation. The term of the presidency is 6 months and it rotates among the members. Next is the European Parliament. It consists of 518 members and who are directly elected from all member countries. Countries have different type of representation in this, uh, like France, Germany, Italy, and UK. They return 81 member each. Spain returns 60, Netherlands 25, Belgium, Greece, and Portugal 24, etc. Similarly, the European Parliament has the right to be consulted in the whole range of legislative proposals, because even some other political parties or the organizations or the non-government organizations also have its membership in the European Parliament. It is an important uh, arm of the community's budgetary. And the Economic and Social Council. It is an advisory institution. The Economic and Social Council gives advices to the Union. Consists of 189 representatives of various shades, that's the employers, the trade union, the consumers, and some other sections and the groups of the people who have got interest in it. The, uh, the Economic and Social Committee, it also functions with various consultative committees uh, which it constituted for its purpose. Then there's the European Court of Justice, which consists of 13 judges and 6 advocate generals. The main responsibility of the European Court of Justice is adjudication of disputes which arise among various members with regard to application of the European Union Treaty. Its judgments are enforceable in all the member countries. Then there's a Court of Auditors. It was established by a treaty signed on 22nd July 1975 and came into existence on 1st June 1977. It replaced the earlier audit board and it consists of 12 members. It audit all its current and other previous expenditures. This is as far as the components of parts of the peace work.